Wow, people. I would say yesterday, especially as a hip hop fan, like I don't think we've ever seen anything like this before. There were a total of, and I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 diss tracks. 8 diss tracks that were dropped yesterday, which is Monday, the 19th of May. I think that's a record. That has to be a world record, right? So you know CJ dropped again. Did he drop again, guys? Did he really drop again? Because I will add that to the list. We're literally just adding to the list. We're literally just adding to the list. Hold on. Let me. We literally just added to the list. Oh my goodness, bro. This like it never stopped, bro. So that's 5 today. That's 5 today. Did you drop it on YouTube as well, or is it just on? All right, let me click that. Let me click on that. An hour ago. Let me click on that. If it'll go, it's not going. Hold on. Breaking news. It's CJ Fly. CJ Fly _ This him right here. He said, "Wait, that's all. Oh, Chaos, you tripping, bro? Hold on, no, no, this is it, right? CJ Fly Cyclops. This is it, right? But this is, it says on United Masters. What the heck is this? He said, when it is snow. All right, Brenda, you should. What is this? Just a regular track, or is this? Oh, it's an old. Oh, never mind. There, never mind. We ain't at the list. All right. Anyway, so, so yeah. Like I was saying, I think we've never seen it before. Like we thought that last year when Kendrick dropped back to back, that it was an anomaly. Like we were like, damn, like this is something we've never seen before. Like he did it twice, but man, like eight diss tracks in one day it's pretty insane, man. And then we got 4 today so far, unless I missed something. We got 4 so far today. So that's a total of 12 disses within a 24-hour period, bro. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. So being a hip hop fan, man, it's pretty amazing right now. Like niggas are spin, bro, and this all that we wanted. Shout out to Jodeci for the first time chat. But like for real, this is just insane that we are witnessing this. Like I didn't think that anything would match up, and we still have a ways to go, but I didn't think anything would match up to what we experienced last year. But this year, man, like I said, they're coming with it. And something about like leading up until the summer that like is waking people up, waking these rappers up. But it's pretty amazing. I think the most amazing thing to me is, first of all, like these are all people that can rap. Second of all, I can safely have my hip hop discourse without all of the noise of the casual fans who, one, don't really listen to hip hop, 2, don't even know anything about battle rap, let alone rap beef, and 3, or stands of their favorite person. So with those 3, like it got very annoying last year, and I said it before, it got a very annoying to engage in hip hop discourse of what happened last year because of all of those extra people just having their nonsensical opinions and making stuff up, bro. But this time, now you have like the real hip hop fan that just want to listen to people rap. They are listening to it and they're giving their discourse, and those are the people who I can go back and forth with. So for me, man, as a hip hop head, as a hip hop junkie, this pleases me. I love this. I am loving almost every single track. Of course, there are some duds, some that aren't as good as the others, but the fact that people are dropping back to back to back, that's the most exciting thing for me, because it's literally like non-stop content, bro. Non-stop content. So it's pretty amazing. So I got a lot of work to do. I've been seeing like all my favorite reactors today. They just like, you working overtime. It basically was a full-time job. Like All right, one person drops a track, you react to it, drop the video, and then an hour later somebody else does it, and you got to go back. Like a lot of reactors are just good. Like they got a lot of content, so everybody gonna be eating. Everybody gonna be eating today. I want a piece of that pie. I want a piece of that pie. But this is going to be, since I got to catch up, this is going to be all of the diss tracks so far. Who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow? Tomorrow's another day. Joey may wake up and feel like he on the shit. Daylight might wake up, feel like he on the shit. Rayvon might drop something else. Who knows? Somebody else might jump in, because we had a couple new people jump in yesterday and now today. So, man, the East Coast West versus West Coast beef is alive and well. I just hope that everyone keeps it wrapped, because, as you know, in New York, people are still salty. I think this is the real reason why New York people continue to be salty. And I mean, they do have a legit reason to a point, but the West Coast does unfortunately keep killing their greats, and it's unfortunate. It's just like, damn, like we go over there, we try to show y'all love, and then y'all line us up. Like, it isn't cool. It isn't cool. And historically, that had been the case. Biggie, Pop Smoke, like it is what it is, man, and it sucks. It does suck that they go over to the West Coast and then stuff happens, man. You end up in the wrong place, the wrong time, politicking, East Coast versus West Coast beef. People trying to line you up, find out, triangulating your location. It all sucks. So I do get that New York will forever have that that anger towards the West Coast. And again, it's not everybody, but when situations like that happen, unfortunately, you do lump them into it. So I think that's a major part as to why, like, there's still this vitriol against the West Coast from New Yorkers. And then the West Coast feel like New York can never really showed them love. The West Coast just overall never felt like New York has showed them love on the hip hop tip. So there's anger and angst on both sides, but I think that New York, that's the main reason for them. So it's a lot of East Coast, West Coast stuff, but obviously throughout this beef so far, there have been a lot of bars directed towards each person individually. So let's go through everything though, just in case you missed something. But I would like to, try to get a rating on like how y'all feel. Like, is it hot or not? I guess it's kind of like our own like GI radio. We bringing it back, but for diss tracks, we got a lot of entries here. So let's get through it, man. Let's get through it. Let's start off with is that how you say it? I don't know if this is probably how you say it, but AZ Chike. But Joey Badass called him ass cheeks, which I just found hilarious. They call that man ass cheeks. But this is one of the up and coming rappers who was on Kendrick Lamar's GNX album. And for a lot of people, he's on Pickaboo, and for a lot of people, for like, especially now that it's getting more national acclaim, there are some people who like, yeah, this was the best feature that was on that album. But he felt like he had something to say, so he dropped "What Would You Do" and labeled it Joey Badass did. So it's like, like who we talking about. So let's listen to this one, and then we'll rate it real quick, and then we'll move on.
If you can get with the dog pound, what would you do if you get caught with your pants down?
They say it's the quiet ones you gotta worry about. I walk in, step on shit like a dirty house. One feature got boogers around 30,000. About the coast, already told you, nigga, watch your mouth. Shoulders rotating, I'm just getting in that mode. When niggas built like foam, of course they fold. The people's champ here, bitch, I'm who they chose. Now it's time to get your muscles wiped like an itchy nose. See the chit chatter like chisel, don't get busy. Yes, the badass is boss, he can't fuck with me. He keep talking about the West, is he strictly dickly? Ray got some, I get some, we going 50-50. Tag me in, time to get a nigga gone. Yeah, you bad to the ass, I'm just bad to the bone. Gave you a little snip, you wasn't even worth a song. Shout out to opium, I'd show you on my loan. Are you a pro from your wearer, still ain't made a hit song? Nigga, stick to the script, should've stayed in your zone. Heard that game.
Hold on, man. I find it funny that like everybody keeps saying that Joey Badass has never made a hit song, man. Like, but Joey Badass, like, does that hurt? Like, I don't know. Does that hurt? Like, does everybody keep saying, man, you ain't had a hit since 2017, or you've never had a hit at all, or you've never had a plaque? Like, does that make you feel some type of way if you're Joey Badass? You're like, yo, I ain't really done none since 2017 that like really caught a buzz. And everybody keeps saying 2017, but like it's not like he hasn't dropped stuff since then, but he has had a big hiatus, which we spoke about before. So I mean, what up, Lizzie? Everybody keep talking about 1999. Everybody keep talking about 1999, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that any of his songs that have garnered some buzz have had national acclaim. I think that for the most part, Joey Badass has stayed underground. And a lot of that is himself, unfortunately. A lot of that because I feel like he stifled his own growth. May have been a little bit of frustration, but we spoke about it before. Maybe he felt like he wasn't getting enough money rapping and decided to, do something else. Or maybe he just had a passion for acting. But in any case, he went into acting and obviously, this is doing way better for him. But now he want to come back and rap. And a lot of people were like, hey man, like you left for a minute. Like you ain't never really get to that next level. Like at some point you could say that people like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole were your peers, but you left. So like now a lot of people are like, hey man, you been going, you a little low. Like you barking like you a wolf barking at the moon right now. That's how a lot of people are taking, Joey stance. So I just find it funny everybody keeps saying that. But the people who have been saying it aren't on the level of Joey. uh Commercially. They aren't to the level of Joey commercially. So I just find it hilarious. Like Rayvon, he said he was in the game for at least 5 years. He got stifled by COVID, but I didn't know who Rayvon was. I didn't know he was with TD until he made Crash Out. And I'm like, oh, okay, okay. And AG Chike, like we probably wouldn't have heard about him unless you don't GNX. So it's like, do y'all have the right to say that? Not necessarily. And Joey had pointed that out multiple times. You don't have the right to say that, but it's still funny and it's still true. But I think it's the right message or it's the true message, but it just comes from the wrong messenger, in my opinion. So let's continue.
I'm bored now, nigga on your dome. 6-hour flight, time to send a nigga home.
If you can get with the dog
Huh.
pound.
Watch rappers, this is not 2013. Nothing to worry about why the fans wanna alert me out. His whole class he came up with. This nigga third stream in front of the streets with best believe he won't be my first fiend. Everybody from TDE got put on. You the only one out your group that still makes homes. And fuck that bullshit you wrote for Post Malone. And barely that, it wouldn't work and start to act. This nigga think he could take a break and come back. Fuck us up with that.
I mean, that's what they keep saying. He could take a break and come back. He said, what is wrong with that?
Got a lyrical miracle, whip your ass, another body for the West, nigga tear my glass. Niggas posting TDE East, I can't believe they wanna sue or click up, nigga take a seat. Boy, I'm wired, and you tired, nigga take a knee, a cliff, bridge of faith, don't give a fuck, nigga take a leap on Joe. I really be that man, let it be the bad news and come and fuck up your plans. I really write what I spit, I'm getting better with my hands. It's the best feature from GNX coming to talk to you. Better go report back to 50 at a boss to you. Purposely get you possessed and put a cross to you. You got beef all over, how sloppy Joe. You this high rank rapper, when was your last paid show? Look at you, start from scratch, steady screaming you back, but who the fuck asked for you?
I meant the last line was funny though. Screaming you back, but who the fuck asked for you? I mean, again, he kind of has a point. He kind of has a point. Even though I like Joey Badass and I've always liked Joey Badass, at the let's keep it a buck. If Joey Badass didn't come out with this track, initially, saying that to the West Coast, it's a bunch of dick lickers. Nobody expected that. Nobody predicted that. But would anybody care if Joey Badass never came back and rap? I don't think so. I think it's a very small subset of people that just wouldn't care. Like at this point, I didn't care either. It's like, yeah, you can have some features, it's cool, but it's like if you're back, Joey, then I want you to stay back. I'm not saying you can't go and act, but nigga, do both. Like don't just come back whenever you feel like it or whenever you want to scratch that rapping itch. Like come back. Like we know you act, nigga, and it's fine, but come back, bro. Come back. So I mean, he kind of got a point there. Overall, again, this really isn't wanted or needed from AZ Chike. All right, he has something to say, but it's cool. It's not needed. It's all right. This. I think my main problem with AZ Chike, especially on this song, is like his voice. Like he do be mumbling a lot. So I'm like, if you gonna come out with a diss track, like we kind of gotta understand you. So I feel like it's one of the weaker out of the bunch. It's one of the weakest out of the bunch. But it's okay. Like I understand he said I had something to say, so it's fine, bro. It's fine. But he's repping for the West, he's repping for his people. So I get it. I get it. But we didn't really need it. We didn't really need it. So all right, moving on. We got Daylight. We got Daylight. Word to my mother. Word to my mother. Listen to this one, cause this is technically the first response from Daylight after the Red Bull freestyle. So this is the first response after the Red Bull freestyle. Because if you weren't aware, after the rulers back from Joey, then Daylight and Rayvon both popped out and had something to say about Joey saying that the West is a bunch of dick lickers. So this is the first response after the Red Bull freestyle, which sparked this beef back up. So Daylight, word to my mother.
I'm sure everybody's excited to see what Daylight's gonna be.
Freak, hot freak. Where do I start here? Right in Brooklyn, I'm just happy outside on the street. Thought he was shooting.
Fuck with the soul, I see.
How you,
Teach
king?
you the king, you know you. Not in New York, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Doc said the crown is heavy. Like seriously, how dare you?
Hey, Morpheus,
Harlem, stand up.
they didn't let me in.
Best Star, stand up.
They didn't let me in.
Brooklyn, stand up.
I sit back and watch you disrespect what we built. You popped and then skirted. Now expect to be killed.
Real.
They think you going nuts, so it's cool. Vasectomy dealt. You won't wreck with me? Totem pole on the mount. Your death can't be healed. God, why he beef with a giant like we equal defiant?
Hey, yo.
Unique scar. Think you can kill a king? Them people is lying.
Word.
Simba tell him. And why Cinderella? It's time to crash, nigga. Spaz, nigga. Cinderella, you hung out with the glass slipper.
Hey, yo.
Clearly Steppo, I'm yearly prepped with 100 more. Show up with 100 more. Got it made, I ain't running
For real?
trolls. Jealous?
No.
Envy?
No.
Am I coming for something?
Hell
Sure.
yeah.
I could have made my own mind player, but bitch, I wanted yours. On one accord. Today my competitors fall. Drake and Dot debating, I'm waiting, but ahead of them all. I'm a hurt homie like hospitals. I'm patient, line disgusting. Time to dust them. We ain't friends, so the bullets come dimes or dozens. I'm a what you don't know how to be rap commodity. No skill, don't apply to me. West Coast lottery pick, oh they gotta be slick. Jovan, no apologies, I'm mad, that's it. Trey from Don't Be a Menace, punching on you badass kids. You
Trevor, don't be a menace. Punching on you badass kid. All right, here you go. He said it's just a watered down beef. Tell Kenny come outside. Man, we're gonna talk about that in a minute because I definitely have some opinions on everybody, continuously screaming for Kendrick to come outside. Cause do y'all have any recollection? Everybody just has amnesia, apparently, on what happened last year. Everybody just collectively has amnesia on what happened last year. Y'all said the same shit about Drake and Kendrick, and look what happened. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but if he comes outside, then it is what it is. Like, y'all said that, y'all was like, oh, Drake's on, after Not Like Us, y'all said, oh, Drake's on tour. Well, Kendrick's on tour right now. Does he get grace? Again, we gotta call it a spade a spade. We gotta call a spade a spade. Y'all said Drake was on tour last year when Not Like Us came out. He took a while to respond. He finally responded with a direct diss track. Drake had literally never done that, only to two other people. So he finally came out, and then he egged him on with telling him a freestyle. All right, drop. It took him a while. He did it though, and then he continued. So what are we talking about? I'm not trying to hear that right now. Telling him to come outside. Can we enjoy what we have now? That's all I'm saying. Can we enjoy what we have now? Just enjoy it, bro. Just enjoy it.
You took light at the start of the summer, pipe down like the Mario Brothers. If light frown, this is score on your mother. I'm the BK bully. Show up to your house and ask you, can I borrow your supper? Fucker.
Sometimes I find myself in the state I kill somebody, I spill somebody. Can't little man me ask these bitch nigga, I'm a real somebody.
I'm a maniac. You should probably stop. Why? You know what comes after the body drop?
Flies.
How can I out-rap you when the whole world know I can out-rap you? Gotta come down to your level to slap you. Mediocre name flips, you play so cheesy. Okay, Joe, I'm on my J.O. easy. I work without a sweat. It's about...
Yeah, I don't think you should do name flips with Daylight. It's different, and I'll get to my only like real problem with Daylight and battle rappers. Period. But yeah, you can't do name flips with battle rappers. Like Joey, yeah, it's easy to name flip Light, and it's easy to name flip Ray, but you don't want to do that with Daylight. I'm telling you.
A reply from Ken, oh I doubt Mark. You couldn't kill Kenny with South Park, that's a hood story. Good glory almighty, heard old boy was in your house, bubble jacket with tidy whities. We gon' save that for the second round. Side bets, sell them, I'm my side's best. Dead 'em, coming out your mouth, get your lips split. Why Clef? Tell 'em, I ain't even tried yet, this the warm-up warning. Daylight coming ashore that morning, motherfucker. Are we here? He said it's the finals, right? He said it's the finals, right? Oh, let's take game one to the house. Backpack should have showed you my ways. See, I was fully planned. The issue is, Dot didn't tell you it's two boogeymans. The big three.
That's why I said that. And the only issue is Doc can tell you it's 2 boogeymen. Okay? All right.
Could attest to all the things that I've done. You said I'm 0. Oh, that's cool. I still come in front of the 1. Back to
That's fire too. He said I'm 0. That's cool. I still come before the 1. Like what? What are we saying right now? Daylight Pen is ridiculous.
that boogeyman bar. I done left hundreds of dead. I'm so much of a monster. I should live under a bed. Out the blue demon. Joe, you screaming my name like you a warring demon. Oh, this crown, I was old, longer than Morgan Freeman. For this reason, you cannot fuck with this wasp bravado. You know how this gon' turn out, Joe Pesci, my motto. Desperado, new guitar case, the best be idol. God bless your idols. From finals to final destination, I'm death who follows. How did you get all of this clout? What did you kids do? Split with Donovan, kept the chain, play for you kids crew. Sacrifice you big goof. If the world knew what knew about you, they'd jump off a bridge too.
So I wonder, I mean, did he bleep out Seeds? Because obviously, like, he been alluding to that in Seeds in the bridge. So I was like, did he just bleep it out, even though everybody knew what he was talking about? I don't know there. All right. Yeah, so let's get to that. Let's get to that. That's exactly what I was about to say, Jericho. Battle rappers and lyrical miracle rappers have a huge problem. I don't know what it is, but historically, battle rappers and lyrical miracle rappers have a really bad ear for beats. I don't know if it's intentional. I think it is sometimes because it's like, I just want to play some stuff with no drums in the background and I just want to get my bars off. I want you to hear and understand everything, which is fine. But if you're trying to make a song, then you need to choose better beats. This was very difficult to listen to. And Daylight, again, he falls into that boat. He's a battle rapper, and he just historically picks bad beats. I'm sorry. He historically picks bad beats. I don't like this beat. There are some points where it's like, okay, but again, it's a lot going on in the background, and then there's barely any drums. When the drums do come in, they sound weird. They sound out of place at that point, and then the beat kind of switched a little bit. It's just weird. I'm just like, Daylight, come on, man. Like, choose some better beats, bro. Choose some better beats. That's my main issue with him. And again, battle rappers and lyrical miracle rappers, period. Like, I feel like if a lot of people in that space, in that genre, will pick better beats or have someone to pick beats for them that they know will be better, then they will probably have more, more acclaim, but it just is what it is. Like I said, I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but like those two categories historically pick terrible beats. And what they said about Nas in the beginning, they said Nas picked bad beats. He had some good beats, obviously, but he picked bad beats, and then he had a resurgence. Got with Hit Boy, and the rest is history. Hit Boy had some amazing beats, and Nas just had a full resurgence. So sometimes you just need to get with that producer that just knows you and can pick beats that suit you. So it sucks, but yeah, that's my critique. That's my main critique with Daylight and other battle rappers. It's just, oh my God, beat selection is just sometimes very hard to sit through these songs. What's the only person who can pull off drum is pretty much it, the entire Griselda crew and affiliates. All right, next we have CJ Fly. CJ Fly got tired of Daylight and Rayvon calling his name. So CJ Fly did something to pop out. And here is his diss track, Stingray.
Just be like, all right, for sure. I need clout too. Let me turn your stupid ass to a rollout. You rolling out and using us? Why can't roll out and use you? If you rap, well, I rap.
Coming for they head, word of Gina views. Heard your little diss song, I was honestly amused. Said that you could use the club, that's why you chose us as your muse. You look like a flying squirrel, so it makes sense that you would move. Stay on.
So this was this was funny because shout out to AB. AB was like, man, he was like, this mixing was terrible. He was he was like, man, he said, I didn't want to watch a sub diss track. And I was like, I wonder is that the true reason why he put the captions in here, the actual lyrics in here. It was like, because do you know that people couldn't understand you? But I'm not too familiar with CJ Fly, to be honest. Like I said, it's a very limited number of pro era people who I actively listen to. Pretty much everybody who was like actively in Beast Coast, I have listened to at one point or another. But everybody else, I'm just like, it's here or there. Like I know about Powers Pleasant, like he was one of the only ones who was still active during that time. Like Kirk, I mean, he came out with stuff, but I don't really listen to him. Like it's a very small number of pro era guys who I actively listen to. So he's one that I'm not too familiar with. CJ Fly is one that I'm not too familiar with. What up, Ad? Said so to start with your third view of Chainsaw Man. Jeez, how's it going? Good. Also bars and basketball. This is a pro basketball player getting in trouble. No, bars. We talking about rap bars. And I'm watching basketball on the side. So anyway, let's continue with CJ Fly.
Shit about to get real spooky, Jordan Poole. Been a monster, got me going demon time like I'm a ghoul. He a fool, I'ma head to school this boy, what a kill. Better chill before I put his ass on ice, he think we cool. Used to live a life of crap, but I ain't never been accused. Try to say that I'm on drugs, you must be sauce like BBQ. You complained about the mix, I hope you love to see the cues. I can tell that he like toast, cause this small fry don't see the cues. Got me rules, come at Joe, but you get jumped like kangaroos. I don't care what set you claiming, if you cousin, you Paru. You some fools, this is beef, you want well done, you getting true. Niggas said I'm pushing 40, we both turning 32. I'm a real ass nigga, give a fuck about a bitch. If I whistle, then this is perking up, I make him sin. When I come and make my rousing stomach run and make him shit. On my bully, what's a Pomeranian next to a pit? And he used to rap like me, cause still the flows what got him lit. I left school cause I ain't have it, to stay up out of debt. I was trying to pay attention, said I can't afford the shit. Use a dummy while you drop out with a 4-year scholarship. Making every shot I take like I got a hot hand. Hot damn, know you hear me coming like a Dodge Ram. Was I supposed to buy the app on the day it got banned? Bank account like Drumline, cause the nigga got banned. And my homie keep a drink, you can say it's God's plan. Quick to spin your cul set like we was watching Knotsland. Next time you cooking this stew, just make sure that it's not bland. You can say a friendly competition, we are not mans, nigga.
All right, so he did that, and I'm just kind of like, it's cool. Like he said, at least he said on beat, like he kept it a bop in the first part. He kept it a bop in the first part, but it's just like, I don't know. He wasn't rapping fast, but I felt like it was still too fast for people to actually get the bars. And that goes back to what I was saying. Like, did he intentionally put the lyrics here because maybe he figured people wouldn't fully understand or catch what he was saying? Because like I'm literally reading right here. But like me just listening to it, I wasn't catching the bars. And that's my main critique on this song. I wasn't catching the bars. I had to literally look at them, in order for me to truly understand. So it's not bad, it's not terrible, but I felt like it could be better.
Some of y'all season the moment, it could be treason, but your all's too short for all of the reaching. Shut the hell up! I was gonna cook you and tell you a disgrace. You really just believe in divine because you pray. I told you I'm a shark and you fool. Know that stingray? I can help you write your verses like Jay-Z did on Still Dre. Just watch me, I'm on time and still clock this, that was midday. Keep talking about the money you made, I'll make you pay. Could tell you like the horse in the round when you said, hey. Fam, I thought you was a G while you talking about Young and May. I would expose you, but you've already did that. You took your dick out in public, they never pictured your flash. Public indecency, now you showing your ass. Held a chopper with a pink skirt while you was throwing it back.
Now in this part, he moved on from Raid to Daylight. So just again for context, Daylight, he did some mighty questionable things in his earlier battle rap days, and one was in Woods exposing himself. So so multiple battle rappers have been talking about that.
Then you shot a video naked holding the shotty. You washed up, should've known that you fold on this dirty laundry. With the ink I murdered, so R.I.P. to Ergotti. I'm whipping these ninjas' asses, my black belt ain't from karate. If you did all that sober, it's telling, fame is a drug. I saw you swat a fly in your vid, now I'm here to bugs. The boots you wore Fugazi as butters, they look like lugs. How you call a nigga sus and you said that you would for pub? Don't wanna escalate things like when I'm driving a Cadillac. They thought it'd be a challenge because he famous from battle rap. I came from Moors and Pharaohs that travel miles on a camelback. I use cylinder now when I'm flowing just like the cataracts. Give them beats just like Battle Cat. Said I'm going hard while I'm getting stoned like I added wax. Thought they had a pill, but it's all just like some bladder whack. Need to fix up, they out of whack. Always been a shot, I'm cool as Wayne and as mad as Max. Wouldn't put no bread on this beef and make it a Philly cheese. You the sweetest hood in BK and we call it Willie B. Keep it industry, I well know from Dickmas to Willoughby's. When it comes to rapping, got superhuman abilities. Came for hands like a guillotine. Been the nicest since NIT. Shit ain't sweet like vanilla bean. Get you stretched like a limousine. Or cash in a Manila, there's no man iller like Philippines. A villain just like Shredder, I rip you ninjas to smithereens.
I will say this. Oh, it just started. I will say this. I think the second part was better. The second part was more digestible, but I still feel like it wasn't enough. Like, I get CJ Fly, just like Reason and pretty much everybody else who heard like one bar about them and then decided to pop out. I get it. You know, he had every right to respond because he was like, damn, it's kind of like that 50 Cent mean, fuck you, say fuck me for. So I understand why CJ Fly popped out. But again, it was another one that wasn't needed. It was cool, but like I said, the first part was just hard to listen to and catch the bars. The second part was a little bit more digestible. So, all right. Next, another guy who I've heard about, but I'm not too familiar with his music. Kai Cash. I was actually surprised. I was surprised how I felt about this diss track. So Kai Cash came out again. He has no direct beef with anybody. Nobody said his name, so he's another one that popped out. So this is more on the East Coast versus West Coast beef. So he decided to pop out. And honestly, Joey Badass kind of needed help. Like, even though he said multiple times, like, I'll take on all of y'all. We did need some more people from New York to pop out. So outside of CJ Fly, who was actually in this crew, we got Kai Cash now, who's on the East Coast. Like, all right, this New York. So let's go ahead and listen to this. Kai Cash, Knicks and 6.
It's time to bring the bars back. It's time to
Said
bring
Philly
New
needs to
York
drop.
back.
Nope. Don't bring anybody else out. Philly needs to stay put. Anybody down south needs to stay put. Anybody in the Midwest, Memphis needs to stay put. Houston needs to stay put. Everybody just shut up. Everybody just shut up. I don't want nobody else to pop out. Keep this East Coast versus West Coast. This is not the time for everybody to pop out and try to show their lyrical prowess. I think that there is a time and a place for that. It just ain't now. Let them have it. Let them do their thing. You know, let these niggas fight. Because this has been brewing for a while. Nobody else needs to get involved, okay? There are already too many people on both sides, mainly the West Coast, that's getting involved in this. So let them have it. Let all the New York niggas pop out. Let all the West Coast niggas pop out. And let them do their thing. That's all I ask.
All that fly, all that drill shit, that shit is cool, but these niggas on the other side is talking real crazy, and I'm not.
Yeah, we got like 9. We got 9 tracks to
never
go.
Needed reasoning, just
Well,
needed
it's 8
someone
tracks to
eager
go.
for it. Simple ray
You
of
say
joy gonna
disagree?
make it feel a bit appeasing. Mr. Died and wound up pregnant, all that riding, you conceiving something less than anything that ever came up from the east. A lot of little niggas reaching. I'm guessing dreams deferred. You trying to swing for a big homie that ain't never seen you serve. Never made it to your games, ain't pick you up when you was down, ain't lift your head until you smile when niggas bullied you for hours. Niggas yawning, all that boring shit you spewing, it ain't sparring, it's just shadow boxing. Lot of second guess releases, lot of doubted options. You just the only nigga repping for your team, that's why they amped it. This shit sad to watch. It's only one nigga with Napoleon complex. With glory in arm's reach, he put a lot of years in and couldn't find a worthy battle. You gon' get harmed easy. Your freshman year helping you get closer to God, heathen. It's time to put the game
okay,
on.
yeah,
Stay
specific,
warm.
I agree.
We can
I
turn
agree, AB.
Rayvon to Trayvon and go without conviction. Niggas never been committed. Touchdown and reaching Claymore. And money won't make this.
But you know the funny thing though, by default, that's what East Coast versus West Coast was. So I think it's just easier to say. Let me pause. I think it's just easier to say because I mean that's what it's been to the beginning. Because on the East Coast, like nobody else was jumping in back in the Tupac versus Biggie stuff. It still was back then New York versus Cali versus LA specifically, but and then a little bit of the Bay. But in this case, I mean, yeah, you could say it's more specifically, NY versus LA, but everybody kind of just lumped them together. New York is just New York. And yes, but that was considered the East Coast. And then Cali, even though it was mostly LA, was the West Coast. But I hear you though. I hear you.
Let's go away now.
What up, Syke?
You mentioned in the city was debate, huh? You could have left outside of this debate, dog. They never seen it coming from this angle. It ain't safe to make disclaimers about my section without sanctioning. It's only gonna lead to more angles from the Yankees, dog. I'm in this bitch. It's just a one and low friendly kick. I got him looking like, who is this nigga and how he find his way to us and shit that he ain't got no business in. It's just me exercising penmanship for real.
See, now at least he admitted it. He was like, yeah, he was like, who is this nigga? Who is this nigga that ain't got no business, being in this? But he just took the time to lyrically spar, and I was like, wow, like I'm surprised. I'm surprised at this guy, man. He got some bars, man. Kai Cash got some bars. He said, I've never heard of Kai Cash. Well, I said I heard of him, but I didn't really listen to his music. I wasn't too familiar with him. But he another New York cat. Another New York cat.
Real.
It's over. Everything starts from now. We all go down unless we stay together. Ain't no one man above the crew. You know that shit. I am crazy.
I hear you. I hear you, AB. I hear you.
I don't give a fuck.
I like this beat switch too.
Yeah.
What up, Flex a lot?
A brand new team just starting the season, feeling like Brown in Cleveland. 556 make it hard to heal. I'm talking more odds than evens. A name worth knowing, the dog is here. I'm not just barking either. A nigga say NY down way bad just gave me more of a reason. And I do got love for the West, respect. I keep it a buck, I'm honest. Might go and get a hit from Jason Martin, a little assist from Problem. Might link with Soul, go bar for bar and soak up game. I'm on it. I push through in a red rose, white ceiling. I might go JC on him.
So again, he's like, hey, I like the West Coast, kind of, buttering it up. He was like, yeah, I still got love for the West Coast. I still got love for the West Coast. I might go do this song with Cole. I mean, with Q. I might do this song with Salt. Like, all right. You're like, okay.
How you get to the top then leave? You should have fought more Bob than weaved. You in a war zone, Robert Lee. Just stay clear of the bombs and beams. I got time today and tomorrow, even. It ain't no problem for me. I was a fan of the battle until you involved the whole New York, indeed. And to the niggas back home, let's get it together. The bars is back, the waves, the trends is dead. We can't do drill forever. Radio need to show more respect. It's lyrical niggas that's better and don't get the recognition they deserve. It's time to get back to the basics for real. And shit won't never emerge.
Okay, wasn't I saying that? Wasn't I saying that, family? I said that. This man said we can't do drill forever. What did I say was the last big movement in New York? It was drill. All y'all niggas doing drill. Y'all lost the feeling. Y'all lost the feeling. I'm sorry. He said, let's get back to the bars. He was like, it's niggas spitting out here, but they ain't getting the recognition. Nah, niggas talking about in my chat. Oh man, Cash Cobain had the city lit. I'm not doubting that. That Cash Cobain had the city lit. But are y'all going to rally behind Cash Cobain when it's wartime? Or y'all going to rally behind Cash Cobain when it's wartime? The nigga can't rap. I'm sorry, he can't. And he knows this. He can't rap. Okay? You gotta have a nigga who can rap if you're gonna rally behind him like that. Or at least have that nationwide acclaim. And Cash Cobain ain't it. He's some regional shit. And it's fine. But I just don't know why New York niggas are like so hung up on Cash Cobain having the city lit last year. I'm sorry. Double XL freshman freestyle last year was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Okay? You gotta have niggas who can spit if you're gonna rally behind them. And Cash Cobain ain't it. So who else y'all got? That is the question. I don't have to harp on the King of New York stuff. All right. I'll concede that point about the King of New York. But you still gotta have somebody who can spit. And you can't claim Griselda. Okay? They're Buffalo. All right, we talking about East Coast, but like AB said, it's really New York. It's New York City. So Griselda ain't gonna come out and help y'all. Griselda chilling. They like, oh, they say shit about Buffalo. It's just like Chris Brock stand up when when he was like, women be in the club just listening to the song, but they don't be paying attention to the lyrics. Like it's like, hey, it ain't nothing about me. That's pretty much what it is. I don't think Griselda gonna jump in. They ain't gonna jump in. So that's all I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to make. He says, "Well, I want one niggas to jump out when he niggas." So, and it's fine, but like I said, like New York got hella greats. We know y'all can spit. Y'all are the Mecca, okay? You don't have to keep telling us. We know it's the Mecca. Yes, New York is the Mecca, but a lot of y'all greats aren't rapping anymore, and y'all aren't rallying behind them. It's a bunch of YNs out right now. So who is going to be the next YN to pop out and take the throne? That is my question. And it cannot be Cash Cobain. That's all I'm saying. It can't be Cash Cobain. So who's gonna pop out? It seemed like Joey wants it, but if Joey wants it, he gotta rap. And he gotta keep rapping. This is great what he doing, but that's all I'm saying. If Griselda come out, hopefully when they sold start playing Peace Man. Yeah, if Griselda come out, then the rest of TDE gotta pop out for sure. Cause that's gonna be a whole mercenary team right there. If Griselda pop out. Benny alone. Benny alone gonna torch niggas, but don't sleep on Conway because Conway hella nice. Westside, he the weakest out of the group in terms of bars, but Westside he got that aura. So Westside got that aura and he got the ear for beats and sequencing. So 38 Special. So they got niggas, man. Kendrick don't got Kendrick don't gotta do nothing. Kendrick don't gotta do nothing. Like, you're right, man. You're right. So let's continue.
He said the creative direction just wasn't respected for real. That hurts. The rollout wasn't exceeded. They
I
took
agree,
your
Flex a
budget
lot.
and bought some merch. Gave Doechii all the shine because she more dedicated to the purpose. Shoulda gave Joy what you felt was worth it. A real unique excursion. Nigga thought they was crushing a bill.
Now that's what I don't like, man. Do we really feel like because TDE? I'm not gonna lie. Even though TDE like seems like they are a well-oiled machine and they have definitely produced a lot of amazing talent. TDE kind of do be on some bullshit sometimes. Like, do y'all really believe that like the whole budget went to Doechii last year? Because I don't think anybody was truly expecting her to blow up how she did. Because I didn't even have any interest on listening to that album. But everybody kept saying, oh man, this album dope. This album dope. And so I listened to it and I said, oh shit. I said, oh, she nice. I said, she nice. That was one of my favorite albums last year. One of my favorite albums last year. Doechii was nice. But then y'all feel like they just used the whole budget on Doechii once she blew up and they were like, oh, we ain't messing with nobody else. We ain't messing with nobody else. I don't know, man. And once they would bring out a bunch of the battle rap, probably, yeah, because they did bring out Lux. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So, anyways, but I don't like that, man. I'm like, damn, did TDE really do that? I hope they didn't. Because, I mean, now they rallying behind Ray Vaughn. But I think TDE really do, like, they really do just be waiting on, like, their own talent to, like, catch their own moment. And they try not to manufacture it, which is good. So Capital put their money behind her, not TDE. Okay. So I don't know, but I was like, man, for people be saying that, I'm like, is that true? Yeah, Doechii had been everywhere. Like I said, she's profiting right now, which is great. I love it, but apparently the Barbs don't, because they just hate. They the one trying to manufacture beef, like I said on Next, which I shouldn't have, because the Barbs immediately came on mention talking about some bullshit. So I know you seen the AB. They're like, why you didn't respond to the tweet beforehand? Because I don't need to. Because they're reacting to y'all. They not. I was like, motherfucking Barbs already trying to play the victims. Y'all been cyberbullying people for years.
Buildings again. Take a look in the mirror again. You ain't even a dog no more. You just a regular civilian again. You can't do nothing for Carson, can you? Was TDE Lil off and Annie? And it's a light jazz spar, I'm with it. I heard Light got scorched by Nitty. Talking 3-0. Mention all of your prize, we know. Try to come to the bank with a clip and you won't get away from the bank. You like Cleo.
I found it funny that he mentioned Nitty, because like Nitty ain't no East Coast nigga, so it was like, okay. Because I heard they like lost on Nitty, which he technically did lose to Nitty. But I was like, Nitty is a West Coast nigga too. I was like, so that don't make no sense, but whatever.
Set it off in this bitch, I'm the hometown hero, the underdog that's reaching the point. I don't do well with the disrespect. I had to get even, I couldn't avoid it. I feel like Jalen Brunson. Talking about Knicks at 6. Sending them boys to Cancun, we gon' give them expensive trips. And it ain't no king of my city, cause Big is dead and Hov is going to flash mob how I'm showing off. I'm coming to carry the torch for sure, let's get it. Yeah.
Well, at least Cass said that. He said he coming to carry the torch. We're gonna see. I don't know if people gonna rally behind Kai like that. But we'll see. We'll see.
You remember that, motherfucker?
But he said, see, New York Knicks, man. See, they ready to play their first game to get to conference finals. See, they feeling themselves. New York is definitely feeling themselves. I'll tell you that much. They're definitely feeling themselves. So, all right, but this was great. This was great. This is one of my top diss tracks, in my opinion. One of my top diss tracks. I got Rayvon, whole era. I got Kai Cash, Knicks to 6. I got Reason, the Dead Apple. I got Joey Badass, the finals. So those are my top 4 for now. My top 4 for now, and that's in no order. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. So, but I like Kai. I liked his track, man. I think he was a good one to come out and show his lyrical prowess. So that's good. That's good. All right, next. This nigga, J1. If you aren't familiar with J1, I wasn't familiar with J1, but I watched the Joe Budden podcast, and for a moment, he was on there. Now, J1 is Jadakiss's son. J1 is Jadakiss's son, and outside of being on the JBP for a little stint, he also recently did the BET freestyle, which I felt like was pretty meh. I'm not sold on J1. And he's going to be another one of those quote unquote Nepo babies that needs to prove himself. He needs to prove himself. And, you know, it just comes with the territory, unfortunately, because you chose to rap like your pops. But your pops is a legend. And you so far have not shown that you can be on the same level as your pop. So maybe you'll get there, maybe you won't. But J1 wasn't really dissing anybody. He was mad at the whole East Coast, West Coast stuff. And he was trying to show in this song that New York is the Mecca, New York, New York, New York, and y'all West Coast niggas ain't nothing. So he was on that stuff. He wasn't really talking about anybody. He said he does not have a dad skill. Yeah, so we're going to listen to it. But I feel like this is, you know, just out of the gate was one of the weakest ones.
Enough all this New York slander, man. Fuck is y'all doing? Disrespecting the method. Look. What I say in a perfect fight is critical. Wildin' with dissing dudes. Foul shit is pretty rude. Shaking fizz right in the cruise. Picking part different interviews. All true, I don't bend the rules. I know a lot of artists want me to stop. Cause when I drop, you gon' watch a lot of artists get dropped. 20v1, a lot of hoes want me to pop. Juan is the one, I feel like Jeezy, I get a lot. So let's talk about hate and reasons why he don't faze me. Cause now as a late top promoters go crazy. They get me on the flyer, stripping grits on my rider. Chicks sit beside us that has scissors in quiet. And now my new peers all richer than my prior. Yeah, I'm a focused gun, a head trigger on a loaded one. How rapping kids, little niggas, I'm the chosen one. And out of all these
he's a chosen one. Y'all heard that, right? Say, little niggas, I'm the chosen one. Oh, okay, all right, J1, really? All right, man.
rapping kids, I'm the chosen son. Flows with a golden tongue, member of the GOAT's alum. Even better than the pros to some. This era's all trash. Or use a vet where your dog tags. You niggas cat where the dogs at. Use your rest where the morgues at. I'm out west, Shanky ball cat. My Tim's on Crenshaw. Up in Bossa Nova with all my gyms on. Dot is only hot, rest of y'all just bench warm and clout chasing. I could do this without chasing.
Hold on, so what are you doing, J1? You said Dot the only one that's high. See, that's another thing I don't like. That's another thing I don't like. So first Kendrick is cloud chasing, then he's one of the best and everybody else is cloud chasing. So what is it? Is Kendrick cloud chasing or is the entire West Coast cloud chasing? What is it? Is it Uchi Wally and one Mike? What's going on right now? You cannot say that. We cannot sit here and lie and say that Kendrick Lamar is the only dope MC on the West Coast. Come on now. Please stop. Ab-Soul should take 100% disrespect to that. He like, I'm right here, bro. What are you talking about? Schoolboy Q should take 100% disrespect to that. I'm right here. What up, Megas? Can we stop, please? I don't like that.
Paint the scene red without maintenance. It's a bloody murder. These Vic sweet, I'm a fucking mercer. I bat left, I throw right. Any given day, I show light. Even if the ray's down. And Tony was wrong, I bring SoCal, a rain cloud. Who else got something to say now? And yeah, the South had a run, the left has a moment. But as history is shown, New York City owns this. All y'all do is clone this. You other niggas owe us. Them fucking gimmicks bogus. It's time to really focus. Kid.
All y'all do is shoot niggas, bro. All y'all do is shoot niggas, man. See, West Coast get a super bad rap, bro. West Coast get a super bad rap. So all y'all do is shoot niggas, man. Why do we act like nobody dies in New York? Why do we act like nobody dies in New York? See, this goes back to what I was saying before. Like, New York they're going to have an undying hate for the West Coast because they killed two of their greats. It's on top of this, all this order from Joey Cloud shit. I know, but nobody wants to admit that, though. Nobody wants to admit that, AB. They just like, oh, he called the name out, so therefore Kenny should respond because that's the rules of war. Like, that man is on tour right now, bro. He not worried about him. Like, I don't know, man. It's just a bunch of hypocrisy going on all sides.
Get back the bars, get back with saws. Less content creators, more rapper stars. Painting nails and man purses, man, that is all. All you quick music makers, yeah, that's to y'all. Just half a ball, motherfuckers.
Think he did? Nah, he ain't dead. He's just fucked up. Let's go talk to him.
The mecca of this shit.
So, J1 also has a problem with the new era of rap. He said, y'all painting y'all nails. Y'all all want to be content creator, which I kind of do feel. He like, let's get back to bar. I do agree with that part. We do need to get back to the bars and too many people trying to be content creators. But yeah, I don't like the beat. I don't like the beat at all. And I didn't feel like J1 said anything noteworthy that you can take back and be like, yeah, man, that shit was hard. I don't feel like that. I just feel like he just dropped it just because he was mad. He was mad at people shitting on New York, saying that they suck and there's no king of New York anymore, and y'all niggas can't spit no more. Y'all ain't got no bars. I think he was just mad at that. He not mad at anybody. He's just mad at people disrespecting New York because, like I said, New Yorkers have way too much pride. We've seen this song get danced before. New Yorkers have way too much pride, and they're like, "Oh, New York, it's the Mecca, it's the Mecca. Y'all gotta respect us." Well, make us respect y'all. Make us respect y'all because y'all ain't had the torch in hip hop in forever. Other regions have lapped y'all multiple times, and the West Coast right now is hotter than fish grease, and New Yorkers have to deal with it. They have to deal with it. Okay. Even I have to deal with it. And AB and Flock have called me a West Coast beat hater for years, and even I am getting into it. I am liking these beats now. I fully recognize that the West Coast got it. So you just have to let them have it instead of hating, because y'all New York niggas are hating right now. It's a -2 point. My Super Bowl East Coast niggas that for the old say Pride Ride and beat. So yeah, and that's 100% true, Kyver. That's 100% true, Kyver. New Yorkers are the reason why there's no king. It's a lot of hating within your own ranks. It's a lot of hating within your own ranks, and they don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. So I want to play the rest of his part because again, he just was talking at the end. So let's hear what J1 has to say at the end of this track.
Without us, there's none of this. I don't know why y'all niggas think I could just sit up there and talk about niggas and all that. Talking about New York fell off, how we fell off. Then niggas get y'all list of the niggas that been holding it down. Y'all talking about, oh, we don't want to hear that whoop whoop. It don't sound like New York. But when niggas sound like New York, y'all talking about all these niggas are super lyrical. Y'all niggas be sounding like some hoes. Like all of y'all sound like hoes. Then y'all be like, oh, New York don't fuck with the South. How we don't fuck with the South? When from the beginning of the time, niggas been doing music with the South. Niggas did tours with artists from the South. Niggas play nothing but Southern music up here. They get radio time, they get love up here. New York niggas go anywhere else in the world. Nigga might not come back, nigga might get robbed, nigga might get killed. As y'all been doing our artists for the last umpteenth years. Y'all gotta cut it out, man. When New York is here.
See, I told you. Even J1, he a YN. And he mad, bro. Like I said, I don't fully fault anybody from New York, but that's what he said it. He said New York could go anywhere else, they get robbed, they get killed, like y'all niggas been doing since forever. I told you they're gonna forever hate the West Coast, and it is what it is. But you got to keep it cordial at the end of the day. Like I said, and when all of this is said and done, I hope nobody dies. You know, that's clearly what I don't want. But man, it be like that. Like I said, they just be mad, bro. They're still mad. They're still mad. All right, next, Daylight popped out. Daylight popped out again. Daylight popped out again with the AO. This was all last night. I was like, what the heck, bro? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, bro? So 6ix9ine was a CIA plan. Niggas act like niggas ain't robbing kill athlete. And like I said, New York is not low. Like New York they be talking like they don't do anything dirty. They be talking like they don't do anything dirty, bro. The West Coast is not the only coast in the South and not the only regions that are killing each other. Or killing outsiders or killing themselves. Like, so I don't think anyone will ever had that problems and once ever had it again. They're too far gone. I mean, they're trying to restore the feeling, but yeah, I agree, Mr. Flex. I don't think they will, but anyways, all right. This day like second diss track, Ayo.
Look at the little New Yorkies. Ha! They wanna run it with the big dogs. Hey kids, man, go tell your son to sit down somewhere, man.
It came out the games, man. Hey, yo, kids, tell your son to go sit down. Oh, it's great.
Hey yo, okay, I thought it was a fair fade. The Breathe sample, that was just to show you how I air made. Nothing cost me, all it took for Joe was a cup of coffee. Hard luck, one cup of coffee, or get a Starbucks. Oh, you sweet, for instance, that freak you mentioned, you was in Daddy's studio taking beat submissions. Wanna play Piggyback Trust? You ain't really that tough. Pokemon lover, your favorite one was Jigglypuff.
Like, these are funny boys, bro. Pokemon, your favorite rapper was Jigglypuff. Pokemon and Jigglypuff. Oh my god.
I can too, let's fill a floor seats. A contradiction from a 1v20 to a 2-on-1. I assure sleepers war peep. Time to put your core deep. You love first love. They had your ass in the pool sore before meet. 50-foot beds you laid in. 2 Bitcoins and we got the taper you made. Man who begged a different eye pop on the average. Brought my op in a savage. Body Lux in Times Square. Go get a Dr. Manhattan top. I covered all of my tracks to get the play right. Scientific fact, it take 10,000 lux to equal daylight. This is by far second quarter body up 50. My God. Ray with the chopper, show you this LiDAR. Sheesh. Back to you, Joe. All that acting ain't in the trenches. Don't be acting cool, Joe.
And my bad. We're going to keep playing it, but I played this one out of order because Joey Badass and Lux came out before this song, but we'll still play it.
Oh, I mean, I snapped for the fences board and brought in my op. Oh, we think I'm gonna go get Kendrick. Here you go.
Yeah, my bro, Daylight.
And we're finished. Senior assignment, I lean your alignment. Best join New York, got an L with Ortiz behind you. Remind I'm the assignment for weak decline. Hip hop ain't equal sided. All the shit we needed to pop was your way, but we was violent. Violate you every way possible. Shit, we fly bait and die with your eyes wide open. Nigga, you died later. 2 fingers over the eyes closed and God show. Body in the street, no name. What happened to John Doe? Why we gotta do this right now, John? No repeating this. Bodies look expensive on paper. Luxury, and it's the death route. Beyond what they call a god, I'm the best out. The future is your name. Just take the L, you get X'd out. The toughest play. Joey, I scuff your face. You a muffin cake. Sound up and down on you clowns. Go in for fluctuate. The concrete rubber rap scuffle without the rubber grip. The street tough. That's a double dish. Joe on your deluxe. Backed by popular demand. Watson the stand. You know good kid. Mad City covered. Not that advanced. Flo Bronson in the nick of a time. There's no stopping. Heat out scoring on both of you niggas. It's Joe Johnson. I flow like the godson. The difference is the Fred got an extra D in the IE. Oh, I'm hoping y'all run. Focus, Joey. This about you and me. Them features whack. Y'all killing me. The boy got blackballed. Literally. Oh, I'm wild good. Let's take this little second to go talk about childhoods. 1999 to be exact. I was 14. 13 shells running from 12. 11 years is what they tell me. Attendants could never sell me. Had the 9 on me to make sure my mother ate. By 7-6 East Coast. We moved in another space. Joey Watts was live. The time I took L's and numbers, but still I survived. They thought your boy was out for the count, but I tell them stop at 5. Now look at you, my new foe. You Joe. Now we headed to the 3rd, but that's where I grew up at. I ain't ain't scared. Any second I'm the one, it's time to spank you gangsters. 50 said it best, all you know about the Grape Street gangsters. G'd up, my brother shot 2 ops in front of my mom as they spent back as I watched them leave us. Bullets skipped my head, I hit the floor with no feeling, the pain was slow. Saw the shooter clearly, oh I remember his name was Joe. With all this being said, it's time to make my city proud. Joe couldn't kill me then and can't kill me now. No weapon formed against me, God will prevent it. Told you I ain't all the way human, heaven cut my percentage. It's a tough member, life for me was a rough limbo. Different disability, oh, the doc diagnosed me with UP syndrome. You never heard of it, right? I was sworn in with pain. What it means is I'm a kid who was born with 2 brains. 50-50 vision, dyslexia, autism, got all that. Few things that's unknown, doc don't know what to call that. The special kid with special needs is no way as hell for a 38 special schizophrenic. Sure, with 12 of us, mastered what they considered all my flaws. It was God, now I'm unstoppable while I'm walking all in your yard. Why kick the door? I just ring the doorbell with a smile. Girl pregnant, open the door. Oh, yeah, it's been a while. Is Joey here? Yes, he's in the back, come in. Soon as she turned around, split her in 2, I guess I love, homie. I told you I'm a monster, not a thug, homie. You find me on your staircase with your baby and her blood on me.
Yikes! And then he started getting into the bars about the baby and the wife, like right at the end, right at the end. So my bad. Like I said, I played that out of order. I agree with you though, A being like we could deal without the beat. Like he could just do acapella and it would be fire. But again, the problem with battle rappers, just bad beats, man, bad beats. But so anyway, so it was dope though. I think that so far, and we'll get into the last 2 Daylight tracks. So far, I think the AO lyrically is Daylight's best. I think that lyrically it's Daylight's best, but it's just again the beats are just so bad, bro. Just so bad. It was cool in the beginning, but then it started getting on like it sounded like Eminem, like that was kind of like on some like Kim type stuff. I don't know if that he was intentionally doing that. Word to Mother was really good. But I think AO, I think he had a lot more bars that I dealt with there. But Word to Mother was really good. Word to My Mother really good. All right. So again, I played this out of order, but this was what Daylight directly responded to with AO. So yeah, Joey Badass was like, all right, man, I gotta come with another one. So My Town featuring Loaded Lux, which wasn't there at first. You can say I was like, oh, this is a surprise. I heard somebody else's voice. I said, who the hell is this on this track? And then I looked at the comments because I don't necessarily recognize Loaded Lux's voice on the song. I clearly know who Loaded Lux is, but I didn't recognize his voice on the song at first. And then everybody like, oh shit, it's Lux. I was like, he done got Lux on side. I said, oh shit, man. All right, okay. So all right, this is Joey Badass's second diss track of the day. Well, that thing just came out the next day, but second diss track in 24 hours. So, but yeah, listen to this one, Joey Badass featuring Loaded Lux, My Town.
These niggas must forgot, man. Hey, yo, y'all niggas must forgot, man. Yeah. Y'all niggas done fucked up now, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Y'all niggas thought this was, man. Nigga, fuck a 20v1, nigga, I'll take anybody. Take all y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas want. Look, your days is numbered like days of summer. Rain or shine, I'ma bring that thunder. You talking like I can't see light. Yeah, okay. The question is it me v you or you v Ray? Either way, these L's getting passed out. Lights off when I black out. Swerving in the lane with me, you better crash out. You niggas lightweight, I swear I ain't even maxed out. No matter what stage they put you on, you still assed out. The thirst for attention is sad. Nothing you could say could take away that such shit you said on Vlad. I would say I'ma get on your ass, but you might like that. Smoking all you niggas in the blunt. This the light pack.
I'm like, everybody, man, I swear I've heard that so much when it came to like Daylight flips. But it's so funny, man. It's a light pack. But that was pretty funny. It also sucks. Like they're throwing a lot of gay bars at each other because I just find it very, again, hypocritical. Daylight talking about Joey Badass being with Diddy, but Daylight, you said you said it too, like you said you fuck Diddy, like bro, you said some crazy stuff back in the day, bro. So it's like You should stay away from that, to be honest. Like, don't say nothing about Diddy. I feel like that's where Daylight messed up, bro. That's where Daylight messed up. He shouldn't have said nothing about Diddy. Like, just chill, bro. Just chill on that. Because you, my friend, were on some very weird such stuff.
The irony for months, they told Joey to fight back. Now every punchline, they need a crutch and an ice pack. I'm silly with the uppercuts, it's video proof. Fuck y'all niggas still tweeting for. Get in the booth. I'm really.
Okay, man, what the fuck you niggas tweeting for? Get in the booth. I heard that. And y'all doing it too. Y'all doing it too. That's the thing. They were like, oh man, just a Twitter finger. I mean, but also Joey, you came out with your tracks, but you did a Twitter finger thing too with the TDE stuff. So again, don't keep you did your thing too. You did it too. But okay, man, whatever.
Really the truth. Y'all better off calling the truth. Better yet, get the general. I'm killing his troops. I put the last nigga in a body bag. Now I just spun back to get his dog tag. Thought I told y'all, niggas ain't fucking with me rhyme for rhyme. They ain't war ready, they more ready for Comic-Con. Who wanted with the rap phenomenon? Take a number 4 in line. I'ma get through the day fast like Ramadan. I'm the real boogeyman, y'all niggas should be afraid. Fuck taking y'all so long, you niggas 7 days. All them shots y'all took, and I ain't even get grazed. Son of y'all, Canaan ain't the only thing getting raised. Triple entendre, don't even ask me how I pack him out. Punchlines, pack a packy out. Tell them real bars is back in style. And y'all niggas getting smoked like Black and Miles. Chill, I heard the streets call you Quill. No wonder why your feathers ruffle. Bird nigga teach a man to scuffle.
Okay, I heard that. I heard they call you Quill. why your feathers ruffled. Teach a man to scuffle. You talking about Ray? Teach a man to scuffle.
I'm a gladiator, word of Russell, flexing on you niggas, and I ain't even had to move a single. The kid from Westbrook got the whole West cooked. They jazz weak now, heard they working on their best hook. Look, Rayvon was so last week. Now I'm hearing shit about some nigga named Ass Cheek.
And everybody was talking about that one. See, that's the line. And everybody was like, what? And now hear about some niggas called Ass Cheek. That was the line. That was the line in this song.
Who wanna be the next victim? How many top dogs will it take to sick 'em? Trying to take a bite out the apple is just forbidden. I'ma break 'em down to the atom, then split 'em when I hit 'em. With the finisher, eyes on the prize, hand on my fire, don't make me Pulitzer. Better be wise, cause if it would occur, I'm dotting T's and cross your eyes like Whitaker. The plot is now thicker than Vivica Fox's. I'm killing ya, really the villain. I'm back and restoring the feeling. Y'all niggas is really the feelings. Nothing but my children's. These flows could break ceilings, knock buildings down. Told y'all niggas I'm back, I know you feel it now. And that was cute, making it seem like you predicted my bars, when in reality you heard my freestyle since March. I'm calling your bluff. You wanna see me cause you running from niggas who say they want.
So that's interesting. So y'all was cool. Y'all was talking to each other allegedly, huh? Y'all was talking to each other allegedly. So Joey was claiming that Daylight heard his Red Bull freestyle months ago. He said he heard his freestyle months ago. So all right. Yeah, 6 time I heard I'm back. I'm back. So all right, now here come Lux. Here come Lux. He had to jump in for some odd reason. I think all these niggas in the group said, I'm pretty sure they are. If Daylight is so cool with Pro Era as he said he was back in the day, I'm sure he still is at some point now, bro. Sure he is at some point. He's like, all right, man. It's all right. You dropped that diss track. You know that diss track. I'm coming right back. That's probably what they say in the group chat. I'm coming right back, right? All right.
Want power, goes to script, post a battle, you don't commit. But what I can do is put it on wax. You know it's lit, hold a minute. This bitch skateboarding and doing tricks. Oh, I'm eschewing. I was just at Jordan with the kickflip. What we doing? East to the west, that's crossroads for you whenever we intersect. Line for line and hashtag it. This ain't about good kids or badasses. It's when punks who talk like they want it don't have that. It's for the palace, pour the chalice. I'm a king, you a chalice, it's light work. And my aura on Aurora Borealis. Ignore the challenge, hype me up. Nigga, I want all the value, cut it out. Cause for the record, we ain't talking songs and albums or performing ballads. Just best oratorical talent. Your swipe at me ain't valid, can't chase him. So bank on him to come and get that check. Then he puts it all in the balance. The fall over flat. Tried to climb the mountain and he broke his back. LA strip players is exposed with lift chambers. How you switch up? Yeah, hit us like mama. The whip's raising. My slip hanging as Ving. Rame in the kitchen. Don't miss thing in position. Her kid came in here sniffing. I'm cooking. Notice. Troll nigga faking, making window shop payments. I'm serious. I'm a man that can show him this playing. And he gon' catch a fit. He can't hang with T Grizzly. I'm big gaming. The Knicks head coach. I'm putting pain in. You been on a rope. That's why you with
the Knicks head coach. I'm putting pain in. It's like, bro, Lux is dope, bro. Lux is dope.
that ski mask. Career's on a slope. Your shit playing freeze tag. You been going for broke in game. Joey out here lighting you up. Niggas playing with your name. I'm just saying.
Shit, they thought it was a game, man.
Joey
Shit,
lighting you
catch
up.
the
Just
courtside
playing
next
with your
game,
name.
man. I ain't playing, man. Yeah, that's right, look. That's right. It's the home of the 9/11, place of the lost towers. We still banging, nigga, we ain't never lost power. You now fucking with the BK Badman, Harlem Assassin. Line them up, we toe tagging, nigga. Welcome to New York City.
Yeah, could have said like I'm Tom Thibodeau. I put pain in. I put the pain in. Like yeah, I mean, he could have probably said the name. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to New York City. I'm from New York City. That's right. I'm from New York City, nigga.
Yes, nigga, we know you're from New York City.
Respect that, huh? Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. Fuck you niggas thought, man. I'm saying? For the birthplace of Michael Jordan, the home of Biggie Smalls, nigga. The home of HOV, niggas.
They gotta give us a history lesson.
Some safe to play with. This ain't a game.
Kirk on the beat.
Well, I say this is why a lot of people don't like N1 niggas. Y'all gotta constantly remind us where you're from. They can try every time we say I'm bang from. Well, I know, but every New Yorker, bro, every New Yorker. Just holy crap, bro. Like we get it. I like this. I like this more because of Lux. I think that bringing Lux in as a surprise was very dope. I still don't know if I like this better than the finals. I'm still torn if I like this better than the finals. And the beat, I think the beat was great, especially compared to what we've heard, because none of Daylight beats were good. So, I mean, the bar is kind of low. The bar is kind of low, but I like it though. I like it. I like it. I don't know if it's my favorite diss track that he's come out with so far though, but it's up there. I liked it. I think this was a better commercial track. Like if this went on the radio, I think this would be a better commercial track to compete with like Rayvon. But it's cool though. I like it. I like it. Joey hasn't had a bad diss track outside of what we're going to get to in a minute, because that was easily the worst one, but it wasn't terrible. But Joey was trying the West Coast thing, and I don't know if he executed correctly. So all right, next, before we ended the night, we had Rayvon. We had Rayvon come out again with GoldenEye. And Rayvon came out with another diss track, GoldenEye.
They done let that nigga off that casting couch. They let that nigga out that fucking slide through the kitchen and shit. Yeah, Johnson & Johnson.
Holy shit, a guy get back on Troy and ain't say shit. Heard he out here begging for Doc. I let the case spit get smacked down, thinking re-wrestling with all them Ray flips. Little shots ain't hurt Von Wick, I'm in the Matrix. Electrician, oh, he out here flexing with his power check. Had a nigga pushing up daisies, it's a flower set. You trooping with this nigga, then why y'all ain't deployed? I heard you was sliding on Diddy, but won't slide for your...
See, man, more Diddy bars, bro. Rayvon was getting disrespectful on this one. He was getting disrespectful on this one. Same slide for Diddy, but won't slide for you. See, man, nobody want to mention Steez, man. Nobody want to mention Steez. It's like the unheard, like unsung. You don't mention it. But we gonna talk about what who we didn't slide on, who we didn't slide for.
I was signed for 5 years and got blocked by COVID. You was signed for like 20 and still ain't got motion.
So once again, we're talking about how Joey ain't doing nothing. Like Rayvon is sticky to that. He's gonna keep just hammering it down. He's like, bro, I was in the game for 5 years. COVID stopped my growth. Like you've been in it for 20 years and they ain't got nothing to show for it. You ain't got no motion.
You had had legends in your corner and still turned out boneless. Just a Forbes list miss with a bad boy bonus. Look, CJ got no hit, Kirk got no hit, you ain't got no hit, so Pro Era don't exist. TDE East, nigga, ain't that about a bitch? You got a label full of artists, every blog post skip. I'm a D1 crash out, I'm dummy as it gets. Indian street food, a nigga made it off the wrist. A nigga made it out of wheel, but my name ain't Jaden Smith. Thinking I ain't got his number, bitch, he authorized the hit.
So he responded directly. He responded directly to Joey saying that I bet you ain't even got Kendrick number. He said Kendrick authorized the hit. And you know what? You know what? That sounds more true than anything else. That actually sounds more true than anything else. And that's, again, what people are allegedly mad at. Again, this is all alleged. But people saying, oh, Kendrick ain't jumping the beef. He gonna let his YNs handle it. He gonna let his YNs handle it. So, even if so, like I said, Rayvon doing a great job. Rayvon and Daylight both are doing a great job. So, again, I am of the impression that Kenny does not need to jump into this. Why? It does nothing. It does nothing. But y'all say, hey, said he cloud chase. Yeah, said he cloud chase last year. So I don't know, man.
Such words always coming from your lips. If you're standing next to Diddy, then you shouldn't mention Dick. Cause if they ever show that footage, you gon' have to plead the fifth. I'm the nigga you should dread. I'm on your head, I'm Von Wick.
Them gay lines is out of pocket. I ain't never been at Diddy house. Soraya gon' be shocked when all that footage out. Couldn't get a Grammy and said, fucking nigga, put me on that casting couch. That's the type of dick licking shit you should be rapping about.
Man. This man talking about the casting couch. Like, bro. Everybody knows what the casting couch is about, bro. You can't say that like that. You saying, man, because you want to go act, man. Like, you on the casting couch. We still find crazy, don't he see nothing else, man.
Big TDE, what you know about me? Gas tank on ERB. Crash out, nigga tuck his tail in a Troy Ave beef. Now nigga talk street, but his credit is maxed out.
See, I heard that, right? So he mentioned Troy Ave. He said Troy Ave mentioned Steve's. And, you know, Troy Ave can be very disrespectful. So he's saying that Joey ain't slide on Troy Ave. He said he ain't do nothing when he mentioned Steve. So
Rap for 20 years, still ain't made big three. Now he went to TV cause in New York you were cast out. Couldn't get a verse from the HOV. Now you at Diddy house and you putting your back down.
Man, you at Diddy house and you putting your back there. Like, bro.
Ain't going after Dot for the control. Fuck the clout chasing, nigga. Why you giving up your hoe? Oh, you a badass, a bad boy. There you go. Trying to cook a fake beef cause Puffy call you Sloppy Joe. Fuck it, I be the Kendrick copy. Nigga, that's better than Bukaki.
Man. I'm telling you, bro. Rayvon has so many bars here, bro. He has so many bars. You said, you said I'm Kendrick copy. Nigga, that's better than Bukaki. I'm saying, bro, Rayvon is nice. I like him, bro. I like him.
Diddy sidekick, how you got something to say? At the freak off for a week and you was calling me gay. But for the spice it was Takashi. And where was you at? Troy Ave entered the chat. Nigga, where was you at? You wasn't trying to say New York and put that shit on your back. It took a California nigga just to get you to rap.
Which, again, people keep saying that Rayvon is irrelevant. But there is some truth to this. There is some truth to this, family, okay? Rayvon did get this nigga out the house, wanting to keep rapping. Just imagine if nobody said anything. If Joey Badass dropped the rulers back and just everybody stayed quiet. Do you think he would have kept rapping? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Rayvon did kind of light the fire. Okay, Rayvon the Daylight. But Rayvon hopped out first and crashed out.
Brody poking out like pegs on a mongoose. I can handle bars. You been rapping 20 years straight. You work for Santa Claus. Secret handshakes and baby oil. Yeah, we saw that. That's what he meant when he was saying he with all that. Light years ahead, your name buzzing cause of mine. Last time we gave a fuck about you was 1999. If I aim at your Big Apple, changes New York state of mind. Niggas playing with your name. That don't mean you play with mine, pussy. I know a guy from Brooklyn size that said you ran from real demands and wouldn't slide. Why? Nigga, you was supposed to shoot like GoldenEye. You at the crib with Ocean Eyes. You should've put him close to God, but you not like that. The fuck made you think you close to Vine? I see that in your posture, you get posterized. CJ Fly dropped a disc too. Damn, for Pete's sake, poster guy. Pro Era like a drive-through speaker, broken fry. Just
Sounds funny. He said CJ Fly also dropped a diss track. Why don't you post the guy? But he said post the guy, like just like damn, y'all ain't cool. Like let niggas know. All right, my guy CJ Fly dropped some too. He's like, why don't you just post them? Crazy, man. Yeah, no, this definitely was not weak. This was a
Old ass niggas get mad at the up and coming. I revived your rap career. I'm why Joey buzzing. Nigga thought he was unique when he clearly wasn't. Had them matching haircuts. I know they up to something.
Big TDE, what you know about me? Gas tank on ERV, better crash out. Couldn't get a verse from the HOV. Now you at Diddy house and you putting your back down.
crazy, man. A lot of gay bars in that one. A lot of gay bars in that one. Diddy bars. But this was a great diss track though. Another great diss track. I would, I said that Whole Era was also not like us. Hey Now type of vibe. This one is more. It's closer. It's not there, but it reminds me of more like Meet the Grams, on this one. That's what I would compare it to. So, but it was great though. I liked the diss track a lot too. He had a lot of bars in this one. The beat was cool. I like the 50 Cent flip. It wasn't my favorite though. Whole Era is still by far my favorite. That beat just goes crazy. But I did like the second part a lot more when he sped it up. But it's good though. I like both of Rayvon's diss track. Both of Rayvon's diss track were really good. So, all right. Then Joey Badass said, "Fuck it. If you're going to flip some New York beats, I'm going to flip some West Coast beats." So he came right back out, and now we have Joey Badass Crash Dummy.
Joey chewing through shit.
Hey.
Nigga, Joey is chewing through. He chewing through shit.
Kirk on the beat. You believe in God, believe in TDE, nigga.
I said, it's about time, nigga. Goddamn, almost got sick of waiting like a bad doctor, nigga. I ain't got a lot of patience. Y'all niggas back on the clock, and anything past 24 hours is a shot clock violation.
So now here we go. Joey is officially saying, if you don't drop anything within 24 hours and it's a violation, it's not like you still not gonna listen to it, because you definitely gonna listen to it, but we'll see. We'll see if that holds up. Oh, you gotta drop a diss track within 24 hours. All right, man.
Current situation, niggas just clickbait. How predictable, this the angle I was anticipating. And thank you for making it clear to me that I scared, but yeah, I was at the party, but I also seen top here. In fact,
oh boy. He said, thanks for making it clear that Dot scared. Again, Kendrick Lamar is on tour. The man is on tour, and he probably still won't respond to you. And if he does, it's probably going to be a month or so later. Just like, again, why are we putting clocks on everybody? I don't understand that. Can we stop putting clocks on everybody? Because everybody responds whenever they feel like it. Can we, again, just enjoy who was responding to you right now? Okay, Joey? Stop mentioning this man. You were off of him. Please focus on your opponents, okay? This is the reason why Drake lost. He could not focus on the opponent that was in front of him. He wanted to mention everybody else who was talking shit about him. Focus on your opponent. What you really got, just Rayvon and Daylight. Forget everybody else. Rayvon and Daylight, or who you going after? So I would say this is the 2v1 right now, okay? A 2v1. Just focus on them two niggas. Don't say shit about nobody else.
we were talking about the same very plot here. Y'all niggas going outside, cause I'm the one on top tier. He said,
"Hey Joey, I got this artist named Rayvon. I'd appreciate if you would really help me put him on."
I said, okay, top, but you know it's gonna cost you. You know I really want the one who elevated your roster. I'm on these niggas head top, rise to the top like dreadlocks. Joey.
This man said, like, again, just mentioning that. That's why I was like, man, like, it kind of took me out of this song when I heard it. I'm like, bro, you mentioned Kenny twice, bro. You mentioned him twice. And you're like, oh, yeah, I don't care about Rayvon. I want the one who really elevated your roster. Like, come on, bro. Like, why? What is that going to do for you? What is that going to do for you? Honestly. I don't know why you keep calling him out, bro.
We got the whole rap game in the headlock. I'm letting off headshots. I seen this whole shit from afar, the way I read that. Niggas can't walk on these shoes, dog. They dead stock. Lately been enjoying the perks, but I don't mid pop. I pop out and show niggas how they hold niggas simultaneously, aiming at least 4 niggas. How many more niggas is it really gonna take to drop him? They need 101 Dalmatians just to spot him and got him. My lyrical Drake making them beat bombs. I won't hesitate, bet these niggas still won't drop. Like deep tax, matter of fact, I think they forgot the last time I destroyed an average rapper who tried to take a cheap shot. Now they reminiscing over you like Pete Rock. I ride through the city in that GL Smooth and Maybach. So you know I came to do what it do. Is we rapping or we yapping, nigga, jokes on you. Hey, scare money, don't make no money. I could never go broke, wanna take your money. I ain't living as you niggas, but ain't shit fun. You ain't a crash out, nigga, you a crash dummy. Scare money, don't make no money. I could never go broke, wanna take your money. I ain't living as you niggas, but ain't shit fun. You ain't a crash out, nigga, you a crash dummy. Anywho, ask myself, what would Kenny do? Any day of the week, I take on at least 10 of you. You thought you got dirt on me because I buried you? Y'all niggas is hysterical. Ain't no coming back from this, you need a miracle. Joey just spun again, how could it be? It's like he knew it was coming, the future, what he foresee. Have you ever thought TDE was working for me? How the fuck am I your OG? You older than me. This ain't
Oh man, it's like, oh, it's like I want to like this track, but he keeps going, bro. Like, well, what can he do? Like, just like, stop it, man. You don't need to do this, Joey. You didn't need to do that, okay? Just kept missing him, Like, just stop, bro.
ain't a fair fight, it's a fucking slaughter. Why you keep bringing up pregnant women? Don't you got a daughter? You really need to get your affairs in order. Last time I checked, your label execs was in hot water. The Diddy House single is terrible. You making it way too easy for me. We ain't comparable. When I'm done with you, top won't let you drop like Caribou. Guaranteed, this the last time we ever hear from you.
That was funny. That top won't let you drop like Caribou.
Scare money, don't make no money. I could never go broke, wanna take your money. I'm living as you niggas, but ain't shit fun. You ain't a crash out, nigga, you a crash dummy. Scare money, don't make no money. I could never go broke, wanna take your money. I'm living as you niggas, but ain't shit fun. You ain't a crash out, nigga, you a crash dummy. Time to show the world who I am. I've been a man. I'm loaded up, my clip won't jam. I spin again. I'm taking all the shots. They say I opened up Pandora's box. I'm breaking all the locks on all the gates. They try to key. Spark it off on all the locks. They think I had to reach. Keep thinking shit sweet. When it come to beef, let my teeth sing. Kicking up dust because my niggas really street sweet. Niggas better rethink. I don't throw subs. I don't talk people's that heat seek. Through your fleece when I speak my piece. I beat the beat strictly off instinct. All the speculation is lame. I tell it plain. I ain't gotta drop a nigga name just for him to feel the flame. Do this.
Okay. All right. So I ain't gotta drop a nigga name just for him to feel the flame. Okay.
For the love of the game, you think it's for the fame. Niggas swerving in my lane, I take them on the scenic route. I'ma stand on every bar, promise I won't bleep them out. It's demons inside my soul, family, who wanna bring them out? Keep my wife's name out your mouth before you get Chris Rock. We ain't ducking smoke, that's out, bitch, this is hip hop. All I need is a microphone and a disc jock, and I'ma make this shit hot. Let my tape rock till my tape pop. I do this shit for Big Pop and Pop Smoke. How many more New York niggas gotta die on y'all coats and still we got...
See, again, mention it again. They gonna forever be salty, bro. They gonna forever be salty and angry. I did it for Big Pop and Pop Smoke. Like, how many niggas gotta die on your coast? Like, man.
Love if y'all niggas mad cause I'm putting off of my section. I should be mad you niggas never ask yourself that question. Pardon me for my aggression. I know that's a tough pill to swallow. I give you time just to digest it. Just get back and I hope you know. Keep it rap, killing with the flow. Now kick back and enjoy the show.
I like the double time there.
Money, I can never go broke. Take your money. I'm living as you niggas. Ain't shit fun. You ain't a crash out, nigga. You a crash dummy. Scare money, don't make no money. I could never go broke. Take your money. I'm living as you niggas. Ain't shit fun. You ain't a crash out, nigga. You a crash dummy. I said I wait. Yeah, y'all niggas know what time it is, man. Come to TDEs, nigga. You believe in God, believe in TDEs, nigga.
He dead ass serious about the TDE stuff.
What? What? Get up on the phone. Yeah. What? Hey. Kirk on the beat. Gather round. We are gathered here today to say goodbye to a good dog. Gone way too soon.
Going way too soon.
Walk on. In the loving memory we pray. Rest in peace, my dog.
This guy, bro. Recipes, my dog. I like the beat. I like the beat, but I did not like a lot of the content there because it was way too many Kendrick bars, bro. Way too many Kendrick bars. And you need to once again just focus on your opponent or opponents in this case. Please stop calling Kendrick out. I think that the ship has long sailed. If Kendrick gonna say something about you again, it's gonna be months later, and he might not even say your name. I don't think he's gonna drop any direct diss tracks against you because again, why does he need to do it? I'm sorry. He's probably gonna treat you like Drake treated Joe Budden years back. You can make all these tracks about him. You can mention him a million times. Probably not gonna say nothing, bro. And that's just gonna be the way it is. You just gotta deal with it, man. You just gotta deal with it. Like I said, I still enjoy this beef, but Joey, if you want to keep focusing on Kendrick, then people are gonna call you corny and you're gonna lose this whole thing. It doesn't matter how good these diss tracks are. Does not matter how good these diss tracks are. So the kid that knows you dog walk him, he's been nice. Yeah, like he's showing that man grace. Joe needs radio hits before it get out of spawn. I think that would be a good start. I think that would be a good start, but who knows if that's going to happen? Joey needs to be serious about this. So, all right. So now we have what is this? The fourth, the third or fourth, the fourth, yeah, the fourth daylight diss, the fourth daylight diss track. Like this one's called I can't hold you this I can't hold you this a chopped cheese. Like this dude is funny, man. I can't hold you this a chopped cheese.
Okay. We going that's the mindset. I'm going in. I just showed you how to body two friends. But we was big boy, baller boy, put your pants on. Every boy so bad he made a dance song. Boy, I'm going ape shit. I'm going ape shit. I'm going ape shit.
It's like finally daylight. You have a beat that we can at least stomach, bro. And clearly he's like, all right, let me just have some fun with it. You know, this is exactly what people were saying when Not Like Us came out. Let me have some fun with it. You know, let me make niggas dance. Like, let me just get to it. Like, finally, all right, daylight.
Hey, what's up with the rap? So I was drowning shit. 2 tracks out the gate. It's ugly, oh, I'm down and shit. Told you I'm not like you niggas. Oh, your pride finished. I see a shark in the water, bitch. I'm dive in it. About to throw up gang signs. I do this for the main line. I'm about to hit my rarely and my Ricky at the same time. Oh shit. You don't know, man. TikTok, make a new dance. Hit the joint. Watch a nigga slide like a piece. This is not debit. Fuck whooping feet. Take his foot off hips. Prosthetic. Go fast, drop a clear white flag. Shit that he kicks gone. Different type of wolf. I eat the body, then lick the bone. Dog him out. Top told me, stall him out. Speaking of a star, like you're in a spot to call me out. You not, nigga. All rap, how I got to the top, nigga. Rubik's Cube light. I'm a block spinner. Okay. I'm going in. I show you how to body two friends. This big boy, baller boy, put your pants on. Every boy so bad he made a dance song. Boy, I'm going ape shit. I'm going ape shit. I'm going ape shit. I'm going ape shit. Once upon a time, boy, wild renegade. Phone flex vibe, double XL was king. Hated on my city, but we came with no remorse. Back when the Mecca literally was the source. No cap niggas was heroes. West MCs with bars, thought we had zeros. Speaking of the source, the next bar is the free throw. We came back stronger than Benzino. I dog shit, get his exercise. I gotta walk shit. I hawk spit. Streets in the body, go get the chalk kid. I line him up, we get the pressure. Please pardon me. Slap, yes, I shape up fresher than Steve Harvey. Hey, this is slap. On God, and it ain't no cap. I went up on your boy A&Y. Time to keep it true. I sit a bitch down with all that talking, killing from Gina View.
Ape shit, ape shit. I'm going ape shit, ape shit. We going ape shit. That's the mindset. We going ape shit. What you claim? Where you from, nigga?
Yeah, it make you want to get hyphy, bro. I like that. I actually like that. I like that beat, man. So it's like finally, it's like you had the pure bars in AO and Word to My Mother. Sorry, this was the third. This was the third diss track. But those beats were kind of weak. Where's My Mother was more palatable, but AO, I don't know what happened toward the end. But this one, like purely diss, purely some dance stuff, which was good, and the bars were light. The bars were light on this one, but it was more of like, yeah, man, it's like just like vibe to this, man. He's like, all right, you want to make a dance song, you want to make a dance diss track, so let me go ahead and do the same thing. And then immediately this nigga, like not even 10 minutes later, dropped this one, which isn't a diss track. It isn't a diss track. This is more of him talking about like his relationship with Capital Steez and like how he wish he was still alive and stuff. But it's still, worth the listen.
We're gonna walk you down real slow. Can I talk to you for a second? See that bar about the bridge? It wasn't for steez, it was for soul. The very thing that you sold to be cold, living sober. It was hard watching my friends grow older. Suicide, taking the conscious ones, the bridge really over. Man, I wish Steez was alive so he could see this shit live. Hip-hop thriving, look what we did. I put my G's to the sky. Steez, I miss you, this shit for rap beef. Me and Joe don't got issue. Your face tatted right on my arm so that the world can't forget you next to Nip. Prodigy X, or what do y'all got in common? This is bigger than rap. Some deaths came from the things we was rhyming. It was scary stuff. Remember the day that Joe made America was blocked from all of the algorithms. Government scaring us. They knew they couldn't take me out, so they just shadow banned everything. But what they didn't know is light come from the sky to touch everything. I know that I'm chosen. I could see a part of God's aim. You and I ray for this moment. We got Von in our names, but it's something that they got mixed up about angel book typos, angel wings, body and humans. Know the way that this might go, ain't no quitting. You keep forgetting to respect your religion. You Jehovah Witness, you know the holiday is forbidden. Look to the sky and say that this gonna be better. On my soul, it's 47 forever. Steez, we miss you. Look to the sky and say that this gonna be better. That's on my soul, it's 47 forever. Word. Watching y'all on YouTube, I wanted to be a part. It was dope watching Jamar Milton mixing knowledge with art. My mind was tender back when I seen that Don was the prime contender. Fly the spinner, Joe was snapping so hard. See the guy from Sinners, I was locked in. First time on the East, jumped on the Metro. Random DM on Twitter, that's how I met Soul. He introduced me to 47 shit. I saw the masterpiece. Side note, two cats dope as hell. Dash and Ratchet Pete. From that day, I was loving the shit that y'all did for hip hop. Y'all reminded me of the times when it's Pac, Big Nas, Disc Cops. It was something different about you, Steez. I felt connected, and that was the fact that both of us felt like we unconnected. We was both fighting with knowledge and still try to hold our demons. And then I noticed that we both did a song called Robot Freedom, talking about how we gon' break out the matrix. I can't forget it, and one day you really did it. Look to the sky and say that this gon' be better. That's on my
like my man crying, the lady was sniffling.
Look to the sky and say that this gon' be better. That's on my soul, it's 47 forever.
So there we go with that one. That was called Word is Bond. So since again this was clearly not a diss track, I wonder now is Daylight done? Like even if Joey dropped something else, is Daylight done? Because I feel like if Daylight is going to keep going with this, you wouldn't drop this track. Like even though this is more about Steez and 47 and whatever they had going on. Because clearly, they had some personal relationships. Like, are you gonna go right back to just dissing Joey when you said that you ain't got no beef with him? Like, I don't know. I just feel like that would be weird to like just again spin the block and go right back to what you were doing. So I'm hoping that this is Daylight's like I'm waving the white flag, like this was fun. Like, look at what we did, like, but we still cool. Like, they go back to what AB was saying. Like, I think they all in the group chat. Like let's just keep this going because it's fun. Which is cool. Like I said, it doesn't have to be on some murder beef. It doesn't have to be on some murder beef. I'm perfectly fine with this how it is because we got some good tracks out of it. We got some good bars out of everything. So we're going to see, at least on Daylight's part, if this is it. But Ray Vaughn, it's honestly sounded more like this is personal with Joey. So I'm not sure. But clearly they all have ties in some form or fashion. So I don't know if Ray Vaughn is truly done. But we'll see if anyone else continues. But I'm hoping that they like does not continue after this, because that would be kind of weird. Just to like you soften the mood and then you just go right back to your bullshit. I don't know. Anyways, the last track. Oh my goodness. Last track for now, because this could keep going tomorrow and they could wake back up on some bullshit. So Hitter J3, not to be outdone by AZ Chike, decided to also, because he was like trolling on Twitter like for the past day, saying, "Oh, this track loading." And he was like, I was just playing. And he was like, "Oh no, the real diss track is dropping now." So he actually dropped it, and this is called The Last Supper. Okay, called The Last Supper.
One of the dudes that was on Kendrick album, and they said that nigga get down. So he just went on a whole.
Oh, I saw that meet up with me. That's that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you told your brother?
No, I ain't telling nobody. He's like, yo, if you don't like me, if you don't like what I said, do something about it.
So clearly he has a problem. He has a problem with Ice from the Joe Budden podcast. But he put his sound buddy to hear what he's talking about G and X. So and then we start with the Rigor Mortis Kendrick track, right? So you're rapping on Rigor Mortis.
Hey, yeah, TML nigga. Hey, hit a man. They got me breathing with dragons on the edge, no jagged. Matches burgundy flagging, no father, I was a bastard. I'll leave a rose in this casket. My trigger finger be snapping. Washington Nationals back. Die slow or kill him faster. A gangster less than a rapper. Butterfly effect, my fire becoming rapid. I like my gun with attachments like animals when attacking. All that acting, bitch, the gig is up. For the corner to pick him up. Everybody dead, not a name for me to mention once. DOA, yellow tape the scene, Kendrick finished blood. Dropping straight bombs, been with Top Dog, Schoolboy Rock to the Ravon. Kaiser ripped through Teflons. If he won the beef, why everybody on the net crying? Thinking you in good hands, go through vets and bodyguards. Thinking you safe, universe helping burn down Hollywood. It's the big P, it's not the big three. Too many Charleston Whites and rappers, mini me. Like Bronny James was still trash when he in the league. White chalk him, get added to our dead enemies.
Yes. Okay, got it. I was saying I wish Kendrick didn't put Dude on his album. Okay, oh, that's it.
Trying to be a badass,
hate.
Giving little kids a whooping.
What up,
like
Otaku?
GTA, way of life, quick to get tooken. They love gangsters, not a square, so the bitch looking. Kitchen in flames, even retired chefs can't quit cooking. Pull up and finish the job. I can't send a shooter, dirty money lucrative. Show them how the whooping is. The AR got a cooling kit. They wonder where to go, he's somewhere big in it. Hit a man can show them how to kill without an instrument. They feeling bold off that bag of white. Cherish life, ruthless like Eric Wright. I'm hungry and want every bite. It could be a purge, I'll be there tonight. Blood on a pair of knives, stab him in the back and go and share the knife. Bet your life, tell Joe Buttons what happened next after melting ice.
I love the verse. God, he actually smoked it. He was on the GNX.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Give him his props. I gave the niggas props. He smoked
do it again though.
Yeah, do it.
Do it for safety.
One more time.
Yeah.
One more time?
Just
to
make
sure.
Just for him.
One more time?
In front of the world.
Yo, the verse is hard, son. Verse is hard, son.
The podcasters, Hermans, and real peewees. Tell the boys send some more kicks over to G-Weed. Let the West in. Bomb to toe Birdman to check in. You ain't a real blood wearing blue rags, young man. Fuck 'em, run with us or run from us in silence. Lil Wayne ain't the only one who can spark a lighter, send a fire. Jim Jones know about certified gangsters. Still our style, niggas should thank us. We don't want the credit like Dog Pound knocking over buildings. Nobody's safe except the children. All the hoes the boy claim he fuck, get that boy some penicillin. All y'all some Drake babies. You'll never be a Adonis. Killing shit, it's timeless, I'm being honest. Your parents wasn't there for you, the West must be the father. This ain't no fairy tale, niggas can meet the monster. I'm from a place where all the killers die daily. Mothers see their kid in a body bag and can't say bye, baby. Put him in a blunt and take a puff. Fucking with the West or leave a nigga like a baby tuck. We don't play games.
There's the one thing I like. It was like, okay, you switched the beat, but like you could have like given it some time to like switch. Like this nigga just kept rapping. It didn't like sounded weird.
Say Nintendo in a coffin like a blanket, Sean Poe and Timbos. Bounce out on feet, we ain't shooting out no windows. Have him like Reggie when it's all about the Benjamins. Thinking it's a movie till we end it, man. Think again, Joey probably sink or swim. I got killers in NY that'll throw him off the bridge. Niggas thinking coming back from the dead to get unique. I'ma put this on repeat. Black hoodie when I reap. All that talking, it be cheap. Put a boy to rest today from Canada to JFK. For the boy, bidding wars only a check away. Catch him, we won't hesitate. Devil waiting outside the heaven gates. YFN Lucci, I've been trying to get Reginae. push buttons to elevate. More blood spilling to decorate. Another man dead, let's pop choppers to celebrate. The gas, we accelerate. More reasons to dedicate. More people that instigate. Fuck talking, we demonstrate.
And then like just came back. Amen. Like the mixing was terrible. Mixing was terrible, man. And it's like, hit a J3. You didn't need to say anything, bro. But I get it. You don't want to be overshadowed by AC Chike. You feel like you had something to say, but it's another person who I'm just like, we didn't need this. Like, if anybody needed this, I don't know what to tell you. But nobody needed this, bro. They said, what would I give on GI Radio? Oh, dang, how do we even rate? I don't even remember how we rated back then. What's up, man? It was okay. It was okay, but not the best. Yeah, it was. He could have done better. He could have done better. Could have done better. He said, "Where y'all listening from?" Look at him. So we'll see, man. But this was the last one so far, at least for unless we got another hour, less than an hour in the day before we get to Wednesday. So we'll see if something else dropped before then. But at this very point in time, we will see that this was the last diss track for Tuesday, May the 20th. And the attempt was made, right? So who was this? Like it's like other people like my algorithm. Who the hell is K-Stack? Said notice Ray Vaughn is way bad at it. I feel like everybody about to hop on now. Like I don't even know who half these people are. Who is K-Stack? Is there anyone relevant? Probably not. It said dropped 2 days ago. Who the hell is that? I don't know. Well, I feel like everybody about to pop out, bro. Everybody about to pop out. It's about to be ridiculous. Who the hell is that? I had to pop it on my algorithm. I see Curtis King drop something. Shout out to Curtis King, but respectfully, like I'm not trying to listen to your raps either. Said K-Stack Underground as fuck. I ain't heard of him. So I'm like, who you dissing, bro? Why you dissing? Is he from NY too? Since he dissing Ray Vaughn and Joey Badass, I don't know where K-Stack from. But anyways, man, that was a lot. That was a lot to get through. But here we are, man. That was the ultimate 2-day, Monday and Tuesday. Diss track reactions, man. If I had to say who was winning right now, I think based on the sheer volume of tracks that were released, I say that the West has it right now. But that would also be unfair just to say, oh, because they have more people dropping diss tracks, therefore they're winning right now. So I kind of do have to give the East Coast some more credit. I think that Joey has definitely held his own, and to some people's eyes, Joey is beating everybody's ass. Like Academics, for example, because he keeps trying to talk about Kendrick. I'm like, please stop, bro. Like, please stop. Can you at least enjoy what we have now and stop talking about Kendrick? Like, just for once. This ain't got nothing to do with him. It feels like it does, but it ain't got nothing to do with him right now. So, but some people do feel like Joey is beating everybody, and he's definitely lyrically talented and has had some great production on these diss tracks compared to almost everybody else. So I will say that if you think Joey's winning, I'm not going to be upset at you. But if you're saying Joey's whooping everybody's ass, nah, Joey ain't whooping nobody's ass. I think that it's more fair than what people are trying to give credit for. Clearly there's going to be some bias. If you're on the West Coast, you most likely gonna think that the West Coast is winning. If you're on the East Coast, you most likely gonna think that the East Coast is winning, because the Academics, going back to him, he was like, oh, I'm like, here we go again. I'm like, shut up, bro. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's why we be so annoyed with y'all New York niggas, because all y'all say, I swear, it's nothing. Y'all come out the womb saying New York. I swear y'all do. Anybody born in New York City, y'all come out the womb saying New York. Y'all probably come out the womb with a fucking New York fitted hat and some Timbs on and a chopped cheese in your hand talking about New York, bro. Shut up. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. I'm sorry. It gets very annoying. We get it. We heard y'all. Like, holy crap, bro. So that stuff gets annoying. They're gonna constantly just say that New York is winning, which is fine. But I think this is more even than people are trying to give either side credit for. Yes, it is a 2v1, and it turned into a 3v1, a 4v1, a 5v1. There are more people on the West Coast that are popping out. But I will say that New York definitely, you know, they've had a couple more people come on and come in Joey's defense. Joey can't handle this by himself. I think he has the prowess to handle this by himself. But I definitely respect people like Lux and Kai Cash popping out, and even CJ Fly to a certain degree coming out and having something to say as well. So it's even, in my opinion. You know, if you're looking for a definitive answer, I cannot give one right now. I think it's even. I say like Joey, but this tracks were ass. He said, "Whoa, dang man, they weren't ass. They weren't ass in any form or fashion." But you know, excuse me. When it comes to this, the West Coast is kind of profound. Yeah. So I say yeah, it's even. So that's where we're at right now. We will see if more diss tracks come throughout the rest of the week. I don't think this is over by any means. But it might die down a little bit. But we'll see though. We have more time to dissect some more diss tracks.